Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money.
I might be old, fat and over the hill, but I'm still a great antique dealer.
I'm looking for things that are easy to sell, things that look nice and will make me a bomb.
I love beautiful items.
Today, the dealers are let loose in 2 homes packed with fabulous collections.
I like this.
Some things are worth more than money.
Love it.
Fantastic.
I don't even want you to have it.
It's big bids,
Oh my goodness.
draining dilemmas,
Oh, God.
and cheeky chaps.
Take my money.
Don't believe a word that he says.
The secret dealers are in for a treat at their first house. There are quality antiques in every room. Homeowner Alan is more than a casual collector.
My ex-wife used to have an antique shop, so some came from there. We were befriended by a little old lady who left us some pieces in her will, and the rest I've been stupid enough to collect myself.
A health scare means that he's looking to downsize and find a new home for his collections.
And I'd rather that it was passed on to people who will enjoy it.
Standout items in Alan's huge hoard are a 19th century French silver and leather etui, a case for carrying everyday tools about the house. There's a wonderful French games box, also from the 1800s, and a woolwork and silk tapestry of Lady Jane Grey refusing the English crown.
There is a picture of it in 1959 in the Country Life. They would have to put in a very, very strong bid to get it away from me, because this I really do like.
Looks like the dealers will have their work cut out today. Ready to do battle are secret dealers Alison, Simon and Karen. They don't know anything about the house or who lives there. They have only 1 hour to place secret bids on everything they want to buy while Alan is away.
Right, come on, guys. Keep that Simon away.
I'll try,
I
but
know
he's
what he's
caged.
like.
I'm
Come
a
back.
rose between 2 thorns.
Yeah, right. I am loving this. I am in antique heaven.
The dealers are on the hunt, and the first to spot treasure is Simon.
Ooh, I like that.
He's found the 19th century games box.
It's a very nice shaped box. It's actually painted, the decoration. At first glance, it looks as though that's been inlaid or marquetry with different woods. I know Karen is going to love that. So I'm going to have to be very, very strong on this if I want to take it home.
You will, and Simon's actually bid without even opening the box. Will he live to regret it? Karen's about to find another item all the dealers will love. The French silver and leather cased etui.
It's either got instruments or it's fitted out for sewing or something like that. Etui is just a general term for anything that is a small box with beautiful little tiny fittings. And it's very, very rare to see one so magnificently fitted. 1840, 1850 there. Fantastic. I'm loving this.
Looks like they'll be fighting over everything. Now Simon's found a pair of Chinese famille rose design vases.
One of the first things I learnt from a very old dealer many years ago, shape. Shape is terribly important, and the more sort of complicated the shape is, the higher the value. These date from about 1830, 1840. Now, the whole thing about these is going to be condition. Obvious place to find restoration on these would be on the gilded handles on the side, because that's the first place they get clobbered. Unfortunately, I've found some damage on this one straight away. We've just got a slight crack on the handle there. It's not going to completely kill them. And in a sense, I'm almost pleased to see that, because if they had been restored, I feel that would have been touched up and done. I've got 2 or 3 American clients that would love these.
Simon's no fool, or is he? Karen's about to open the French games box.
Ta-da! Games.
Good news, Simon, the original game set is still inside.
These are little tiny mother of pearl counters, intricately carved.
Oh!
Sorry, Alison. You don't want
Oh!
Alison, no,
Oh.
no, Alison.
Oh, a little game. You like a game, don't you, Karen?
No,
What have you found? You're not going to share. You've found a brilliant thing there, my lady.
Really?
The book's in good condition. It looks like a full Bazik gaming set, doesn't it?
Do you play Bazik?
No, but they sell well, don't they?
So, stunning. We're in there, aren't we, Alison?
We are.
We're having a bid off here, aren't we?
We are.
All three dealers are in for the box, and Simon has found something else that girls will love. Alan's 19th century tapestry of Lady Jane Grey.
It's not really my cup of tea, but it's quite nice with all these sort of shiny beads, which is a technical term. It almost looks like she's telling him to shush. He's probably suggesting something a little bit naughty, and she's saying, we'll wait till later. Don't want the doctor here. There's a little blurb here, which has been conveniently left out, so I should imagine my bid will be laughed out of the room.
It almost sounds like he doesn't want it, but it doesn't stop him trying to put Karen and Alison off the scent.
Don't bother, there's nothing in here. You're better off looking upstairs.
He's been trying to get me upstairs all morning, Alison.
I think you'll find he only wants to show Karen his paintings. You can't keep a good dealer down, and Alison has found the tapestry.
Look at this. This is just wonderful. It's simulating ermine. Beautiful detail. And then we've got a dog.
And she's also spotted something that Simon didn't.
This detail to the arch runs over. Here, it stops the other side of the railing. So I don't believe this actually is the same. But I like it.
If it's not the one in the 50s magazine, has Simon bid too much? There are hundreds of wonderful objects in this house. Now Simon's about to place bid number 2 on the French etui.
And what's really nice about it is that it's got a lot of the original contents. It's a nice little etui, nonetheless. I see Karen's already put a bid on it, and I'm going to join her. It's an interesting home, this.
The dealers are revelling in the rummage for goods, especially Alison.
Woo! Hello. I do like my rummaging.
Karen's moving quickly and has spotted the Chinese vases from the mid-1800s.
These are fantastic. We've got this beautiful Famille rose. They're not the 1900 versions, which were mass-produced. These are better. So if I want them, I'm going to have to really stump up.
2 bids now on the vases, and Alison's about to make it 3 on the 19th century French etui.
It's complete, which very often it's not. Look, so you'd have been the housekeeper or the lady of the house, and you would have carried this at all times because you could do all your tasks if you needed to. I like this the best. That's good, good, good.
Time is pressing now, and it seems Karen's about to make it a trio of bids for the woolwork and silk tapestry.
Luckily, it's not religious, because those are usually the kiss of death ones. Somebody has literally thrown the book at this and put just about every technique going. Absolutely beautiful. Just hold it there. And I am done. Come on, girls and boys.
We're finished.
He's an honorary girl. Do you want to be an honorary girl?
No, thank you. I have had better offers in my life.
Oh, yes, that's the best one you're getting today.
The dealers have made their bids, but coming up, Alan finds out how much is at stake.
Wow! Gosh, that's good.
I'm just going to phone my bank manager.
And everyone wants the gaming box. But what will it make?
£490.
Oh, I love it.
The secret dealers have been having a ball in Alan's antique-filled home.
We all want something good to take home, and we all want some profit.
I think we're going to spend a few quid here today.
But before they can buy anything, they will have to strike a deal with Alan. On his side is the independent valuer. He's put guide prices on everything the dealers want. Alan will know exactly what they're worth and can haggle for the best deal.
If they've got the money, I'll sell the goods to them.
So how much money have the dealers offered Alan today?
Oh, that's exciting. Wow! £4,828. Gosh, that's good.
I'm just going to phone my bank manager.
All 3 dealers are hoping to get their hands on the fabulous French etui, complete with its original contents.
Right up my street.
I think it's a really nice thing.
Fantastic. Would really like to buy that.
It's quite a valuable little item, so let's hope the dealers feel the same way.
Is it something that you bought or has it been handed down to you?
It was something I actually found in a terrible state and cleaned it up carefully myself. Back when I was doing, with my ex-wife, antique dealing.
The reveal. And how long ago was that?
Oh, that was 20 odd years ago now.
Very attached to it?
Not that attached.
Well, shall I go first?
After
A
you,
thorn
Simon.
amongst two roses.
That's true.
£175.
Interesting, Simon. £175.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh dear, you really liked it, you two. Ha, not as much as me, 210.
Good one.
Well, let's have a look at this and see what I've
Oh,
been...
the independent valuation.
Karen's on the money, but only Alan knows the independent valuation. Will he push for more?
I think I would like a little bit more for it than you're offering at the moment.
Ah,
Bidding war.
a bidding war. I'll go up a little bit, but I can't go up much. I'd go 220.
I'm very fond of Karen, but this is business.
Yes.
My offer on that would be 225.
Right.
235, Alan.
Right. Anybody else want to come back in to better that?
You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got to say, Alan, we're eating into pure profit now. So I shall bow out to this lovely lady.
Right.
I too will bow out to the lovely Karen.
Well, Alan, 235. Do you want to sell it for that?
Yes, I've decided I'll sell it to you,
Oh,
Karen.
lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it.
That's a great start for Alan and a great buy for Karen.
Great bit of stock for me. I know I can sell it easily.
Next, it's the pair of 19th century Chinese vases. Everyone wanted these, and they're very commercial.
They are really hot to trot.
I want them to come home with me today.
I'm hoping we might have a price war on our hands.
How did you come to own these?
I'm not honestly sure myself. I just know that they're very nice.
Have you been following the market for Chinese kit at the moment?
Yes, I've been
Oh, you
having
have?
a watch on one or two things. And at the moment, I know that it is highly sought after.
Is it? Did you know that, Simon?
Yeah, actually, these aren't the type of thing they're buying back at the moment, to be honest. It's not quite their style. They're more export wear. But they're still very popular, particularly in the United States. So there's still a very strong market for
You
them.
like Chinese, don't you,
I
Simon?
do like Chinese, and I like those.
Do you?
Shall we see how much we all like them?
Oh, that's laying the
That
format
sounds a
down,
jolly
doesn't
good
it?
idea. Let's find out.
Who wants to go first?
My offer is 190.
Karen?
290. Might
Whoa.
tempt you slightly more.
Right.
Well, I like these, Alan. I'd like to be taking them home with me. £325 is how much I like them.
A strong opening bid from Simon, but at the lower end of the independent valuation.
You're getting very close. But I think I would like even a little bit more than that if I could.
Even with the damaged handle.
Even with the damaged handle.
Well, I don't like damaged china, so I'm going
Right.
to step out, if
Right.
that's right with you, Alan, and I'll leave it to
What
these
about
two.
you, young Karen? Do you like
Right
damaged
then,
china?
Simon.
Ah.
335, Alan.
Whoa.
350.
Do you want to keep going, Karen?
355, Alan.
Right. Oh dear.
£360, Alan.
Right, Karen, do you want to come back in again?
Alan, he's bidding really strong money for these, so I can't go any further.
Well, it's within the
3,500.
ballpark now, 360, and that sounds quite respectable. I'm going to accept your deal.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Lovely.
Alan's being very fair with the dealers, leaving Simon plenty of room for profit.
They'll be gone as soon as the first person sees them.
Simon also bought two 18th century Chinese blue and white plates for £125, a pair of 19th century oil paintings by Samuel Joseph Clarke for £375, and Karen bought a Crown Derby tea service for £250. Next is Alan's prize woolwork and silk tapestry. Will any of the dealers bid enough to walk off with it?
All dealers will have to work very, very hard to get that off of me.
So how did you come by it?
Well, actually, it was left to us by an old lady. We used to look after her.
Well, it is very, very interesting. Now, the piece of paper that you left also had a photograph of another one, which...
Oh, now you surprised me, because I would have assumed there was only the one, so you've just taught me something.
Often, Alan, they're a famous painting, And then they're copied in the form of tapestries like Berlin work or whatever this is.
You obviously really like it. And
Yes,
I
I
think
do.
that makes it sound very expensive to my ears. My offer is £200.
Right.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
Alan, it's 210.
Oh.
Well, I come last, I'm afraid. Mine was 175.
Good Lord.
Should we see what the independent valuer makes of it?
A very poor show from the dealers. None of them are anywhere near the independent valuation. Over to you, Alan.
I think you've got a very long way to go to win it.
Right.
A very long way.
I'm going to declare myself out at this stage because I feel I might be
that
going
is
to put out my
interesting.
depth with this. I'll leave it to you two ladies.
When you say a very long way, I mean, are you going to be able to share that with us? Because
I think in this instance I will share it with you because it's 400 to 600 pounds, somewhere in there, at least.
I can't get to it.
it's extremely decorative, but it's not where the market is. Not my market, anyway. I mean, you could get me to 300 on it. You might be able to push me to 350, and then I would start to feel I was bleeding. So my final offer on it would be 350.
Did you want to come back, Talker?
Sorry, Alison. 360, Alan.
And no more?
No.
What a decision. Well, I think under the circumstances, I'm going to accept it.
Thank
What
you,
the
Alan.
heck?
Alan sold for less than the independent valuation, but the dealers just wouldn't offer any more.
Yeah, I think I was more excited about the frame than the tapestry, but don't tell the owner.
It's got to go somewhere.
Finally, it's the item that all the dealers are desperate to get their hands on. It's the 19th century French games box. It's a gem.
I really love the casket.
Love it.
Fantastic. Would really like to buy that.
I'm hoping there are going to be very strong bids for that particular item.
Not only is it beautiful because of all the painted decoration, it's the most delightful shape, and the contents are just perfect.
It belonged to an aunt,
Did it? A family
And-
piece.
so it's a sort of family piece, shall we say.
Do you have a lot of sentiment towards the piece and your auntie?
Well, we'll wait and see what you bid, because
Oh,
I
he's
hate
a
to say
shrewd
it,
boy.
money does talk, and I do need to downsize.
Well, shall I start proceedings?
You start
That would be
proceedings,
very
Alison.
nice.
My bid on this piece that I really like is £301.
Wow.
Karen?
Karen, you going
My
to go next?
bid is 290.
Well, the girls have had their go.
Yes.
My bid is £305.
All three dealers' bids are very close, but how do they match up against the independent valuation?
Well, let's have a little look at this. Oof.
Simon's in the lead for now, but this piece isn't going to go without a fight.
Do you want the bid again?
Go on, Karen.
They're going to hate me. 350, Alan.
Right.
360, Alan.
360.
God, those girls are quite strong, aren't they? 350, 360.
They're getting closer to my mark.
How about 390?
Simon.
It's a strong bid, Alan, but I really want it.
Do you two want to come back in at all or not?
£400, Alan.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm giving blood. £420.
Ooh. If you like it that much, do you want to put in a stronger bid than 420?
430.
Simon.
Do you know, the margins are going to be so tight on this, but I really like it, and I believe I can get a profit on it.
440, Alan.
Oh my goodness. Any further advance?
Steady there.
450.
460.
470.
Anybody else for any more?
Alison?
Or has Karen got it? Let's find out. I'd accept a 5 if you want it.
Alan, yes.
I'm rotten, I know, but there you go.
Well, 480.
Right.
£490.
You devil.
495, Alan.
Oh, I love it.
It pains me, Alan, but I think I shall bow out now.
Right.
I think
Okay.
it's your bid, Karen. I'm out.
495, Alan.
Right. I will accept your generous offer, Karen. I will.
Thank you. I really, really like this piece. My favourite piece.
Another great result for Alan. Well played, that man.
Well done, Karen. Mind you paid for it, though.
If you're going to pay a lot for it, put it into something that's real quality.
The dealers have had a field day in this gold mine of a house and bid nearly £5,000. Time to find out how much cash Alan has actually made.
We're parting with 4,450 hard-earned notes.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. That is a pleasant surprise, I've got to say. How lovely.
Any special plans for the money?
Not particularly. It'll most probably be put in trust for the grandchildren.
Oh, I'm a grandchild. You're a grandchild.
We're all grandchildren, though.
Damn, nearly got that one.
Coming up, the dealers are let loose in a fabulous 17th century cottage.
It's all Victorian and early, which is what I love.
And homeowner Beth struggles to choose between family and fortune.
How will your mother feel about you selling it then?
She will not be too happy with me.
The secret dealer's next house is a lovely 17th century cottage in Oxfordshire. Owner Beth is an avid collector, so when she and her husband moved here, she went hunting for period furnishings.
I was determined that nothing would come through the door that was new. It was a beautiful house, 1650, and so everything had to be old.
Collecting runs in Beth's family. A lot of her favourite objects were given to her by her mum.
Anything she passes on to me comes into the house with great thanks and love.
There's a lot of sentimental value in Beth's best items. Her mum gave Beth this 9-carat gold cocktail watch. A family friend gifted Beth this gorgeous alabaster and bronze figure as a housewarming present, and Beth bought this lovely 17th century oak coffer to go with her house.
The date is around 1650, which is when the house was built, and so we treated ourselves to it. It's the ultimate way of recycling. You know, if you buy something, you can always sell it again because it's going to be worth more than what you bought it for.
The secret dealers won't agree with that. Battling for Beth's bounty are Mike, Karen and Tim. They have the usual hour to place secret bids before Beth returns, and it sounds like they'll do well to buy anything.
Oh, hey, I tell you what, it's a nice cottage.
I like this. It's like Miss Marple's place, isn't it?
I love this room. It's all Victorian and early, which is what I love.
And the dealers are off and running. Well, perhaps not running.
Aye, the old timers up the wooden hills.
Karen is the first to find Beth's treasured 17th century oak coffer.
I think this should be a typical 6-plank with plain decoration. And either that's been added or it's been carved over. But I love the patination. It's a really good colour. I love the ironwork on it. I reckon we're talking about 1690 on this, originally. I will be joined very rapidly by a certain Mr. Melody on this one.
But what will he make of the carved front when he finds it? Right now he's upstairs with Tim, and they found the 9-carat gold watch given to Beth by her mother. So, does Tim like it?
It's a scrapper.
Oh,
It is because, Mike, women don't like watches like this anymore because they can't see them. They want big watches.
do they?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Tim's also found 2 Victorian muff chains, but are they both gold?
Yeah, I don't think that's gold.
Are you sure?
Just feel it, Mike. It doesn't feel right.
No, it definitely doesn't feel right.
Let's hope Beth's precious gold watch isn't heading for the melting pot. Mike's moved downstairs to the oak coffer that he thinks was originally made to store arrows.
Arrow boxes, if I get 10, I can sell 10. They're 350 years old. They don't cost a fortune. Absolutely great. I mean, and the holdalls. But we have one problem with this. If you look at the carving, that's been done later. This would have been a plain box with a plain front, and somebody in Victorian times has thought it'd be a grand idea to make it a medieval box. So I'm going to adjust my price because of the later carving.
I wonder if Beth knows that the carving isn't original. Karen's found another object that Beth holds dear, the alabaster and bronze figure given as a gift by family friends.
This is rather a lovely little child, and she's trying to put on her shoes, and having a bit of trouble doing it by the looks. On a very nice base, I guess around 1920s, this one. We've got a very old break there that's been re-glued some sort of 40 or 50 years ago, I'm guessing, by the colour of the glue. But we'll have a little go on that one.
The dealers are finding objects to bid on all over the house.
This is my first bit of sneakiness for ages. God loves a trier.
Beth's collected a lot of flower paintings, but Yorkshire man Tim's taken an interest in this Yorkshire Terrier.
Does that say Little Tim or Little Jim? Shame it didn't say Little Tim. I should leave a little bid on that.
Mike's about to place bid number 2 on the Alabaster bronze figure.
The signature there, not familiar with the name, always saleable little girl figures. Anybody with a heart would love her little cherubic face. I love that. That's one thing, if I took home, I wouldn't get on my head. I wouldn't be wearing that. Mrs. M, this is down for you.
There's a lot to see and little time left to bid. Dog lover Karen's found the Yorkshire Terrier picture.
I'm not sure if it's pastel or watercolour. 1904. I don't think it's by any great artist, but it's a little Yorkshire Terrier, and because it's a dog, I love it. That is really nice. Tim's so good on these as well.
Karen joins Tim in bidding for the picture, and he's about to make it a trio of bids for the alabaster figure of the little girl.
It's quite nice.
No messing here, the bid is already going down. Bids are falling in every room. Tim's crept back upstairs to change his bid on the Goldmouth chains and watch. He told Mike one of the chains wasn't gold, but guess what?
I did find a little mark on this, so it is gold.
Oh, sneaky. But he's not getting it all his own way. Here comes Karen.
I could smell the gold, Timmy, that's what it was. Have you done a little demonstration? Go around your neck and then
Beautiful when you put your
through, put your muff through and keep your little handy-pandies nice and warm. And very elegant you would look too.
On the scales they go.
45.5. I might have to re-evaluate my bid.
Shouldn't have got my scales.
Sorry, Karen.
I wonder what Mike will say when he finds out both chains are gold. Time is almost up and the last few bids are going down. Mike spotted the bids on the picture and is bemused.
You gravitate to it because you're thinking, do they know something? You don't. Well, I'll tell you what, in this case, they're both geniuses because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Not one to be left out, he puts down a bid.
You're too cynical, Michael.
I think that's something you put in your tea, isn't it? Eh?
Coming up, the dealers are under pressure from the word go.
That's your highest bid. I can make you go further than that if I try.
And it only gets worse.
I don't even want you to have it. You don't like it. Yeah.
Don't mince your words.
I don't want you to have it.
Beth's Oxfordshire cottage has been a real treasure trove for the secret dealers.
Fantastic house, lovely, lovely period cottage.
There's one or two bits here to tempt.
But the best items have real sentimental value. Buying from Beth won't be easy.
I am not frightened of haggling whatsoever. The dealers aren't going to have an easy ride with me.
So how much of the dealer's money is up for grabs?
Here we go. Ooh, 4,102.
Wow.
Good Lord.
That's your highest bid. I can make you go further than that if I try.
Ooh, she's on the ball, this
Yeah.
one.
Something is obviously worth more than I thought it was, or I'll need to have a look at my insurance.
Forget your insurance, it's going out with us.
We'll see, we'll see.
The first item is one of Beth's favourites. It's the 20th century alabaster and bronze figure.
I would like to go home with that.
I'm liking that.
I do love her, and she was given to me as a present, so I'm not too keen on selling that at all.
Does money rule sentiment, or does sentiment rule money?
Well, this is where you're going to have to test me. I've got very sentimental feelings about it.
We understand that. So with no more ado, Karen, what did you offer for this?
I don't know if I'm going to be the strongest bidder on this, only because I was slightly worried about the damage, I have to say. 115.
Right, OK. Tim.
Wow, you're a bit stronger than me, Karen.
Oh. Really?
Because I offered £100 for it.
OK.
I might be able to tempt and test the sentiment. 175.
Well, it's nice to know that it's a beautiful piece that I've been given.
Do you want to give
Well,
a bit of guidance, Beth, and see what the independent valuer says?
My word.
A good offer from Mike, but will the dealers go higher, and will Beth sell?
Karen, do you want to bid any higher?
I don't want to bid higher than you in this instance, no.
Tim?
I'll bid you 190 for it, Beth.
£200. What's sentiment now?
I love her. I really do.
So do I.
I love her even more now.
Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah. What about £250?
No.
£250?
No.
Are you absolutely sure, Beth?
Yes, yes.
Because I'll offer you £300.
310.
No. No, no, no.
What is the figure that overcomes sentiment?
There isn't one. There isn't one. I can't do it, can I? I just...
Are we, Tim, resigning ourselves?
I think we are, because you can't put a price on sentiment.
Correct.
Beth doesn't want to sell it,
Beth,
so...
I think the two of us are standing down. We admire your sentiments, but you don't blame us for bidding on something which is very beautiful.
It's a lovely thing.
I shall never sell her, and she's now going to be one of my prize possessions.
Fine.
Looks like the dealers would do well to buy much from Beth today.
I am absolutely gutted.
I would have bid more than 310. That's for fact.
I always thought it was sweet and lovely, but I didn't know it was also worth quite a lot of money.
Next is the 17th century oak coffer, another of Beth's favourites, but she doesn't know the carving is not original.
The carving's going to be a problem for me. It's been carved about 100 years later.
I certainly wouldn't sell it unless I could get a decent amount of money for it. We treated ourselves because we wanted the first piece of furniture to go in the house to be the same date as the house.
What were you sold it as?
A coffer dated around 1650.
Yeah, an arrow box as such.
Oh, what, you keep arrows in it?
Well, there were some made for swords, some made for arrows, depending on which one you have. That's an arrow box.
Oh, right.
We've got the original hinges.
Yeah?
We've got the original clasp at the front. What did you say about the carving on the front?
Nothing?
You or me?
You.
Right. They had a tendency in Victorian times not to like the plain look so much, and so an awful lot of stuff got what we call later carved.
Are you saying it was carved in the Victorian days?
Correct.
Afraid so.
Well, with no more ado then, I'm going to offer £220.
Forget it.
You're not happy, are
No,
you?
no, no, no.
So that doesn't compare very favourably then with what you paid?
No.
You've obviously gone a lot higher than me.
Not a lot higher, Mike, but I have gone higher. 260, Beth.
No, no, no. Definitely not. You're going to have to go higher.
If it'd been plain, it's worth £600-800.
Right.
With the carving, it's not for me. Karen, I think, has stuck in a reasonable bid. I really do.
We paid
More.
more.
What did you pay, Beth?
£450.
You're buying retail and you're
Yeah.
buying because
Yeah.
it's the same age as the house, so
Yeah.
you love it.
Yes, absolutely.
There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
I am very disappointed about the carving. You've made me really miserable.
Well, if you want a really nice one, Mickey's your boy.
Yeah, right.
We're buying, not selling, Mike.
Well, you know, God loves a try.
I love it anyway.
Another no sale, but at least Beth has learnt something.
I was more than disappointed.
Perhaps I could have told her when she bought it, because I think she paid reasonable money.
Beth did sell 2 19th century lustre jugs to Mike for £121, a Victorian oak coal scuttle also to Mike for £120, and an oak decanter box to Karen for £190. Next is the pastel picture of a Yorkshire Terrier by Lillian Pritchard.
It's a cute little picture, very commercial.
Nice subject.
I don't like it.
Will the dealers manage to wrestle it away from Beth?
I'm surprised that you think it's at all interesting.
Well, probably because dogs are quite commercial. They're quite a good thing to sell, you see.
Right.
So let's see if we can tempt you.
Oh, go on then.
I might as well start off the bidding, and here is my price, £95.
Interesting.
This might disappoint you a little bit. £40. Not an art dealer.
Liked it.
Yorkshire!
Do you like cats? Is that what it is?
I know they make me sneeze.
Well, true to form with Mike and I, we're never that far apart. It's £90, Beth. So I suppose it's down to me whether I want to increase the bid, and I'll go to a nice round figure of 100.
£100?
Because I absolutely adore it.
I think it's a dog
Right.
in a picture.
I don't even want you to have it. You don't like it.
But,
Now you say what you mean, Beth.
Yeah.
Don't mince your words.
but just because I can hear all this sentimental trollop coming my way,
Yeah.
I'll go £105 for devilment.
I don't want you to have it. But at the same time, I don't think I want to sell it now.
I really want to buy it.
You do?
And so I'm going to go 110.
Just out of curiosity,
All right, yes, OK.
what was the valuation?
Right, 102.
A good offer from Karen, but this deal is about much more than money.
I feel sorry if she wants it, and
Well, let's not feel that sorry. £120?
yes, but you don't like it, and you're giving me £120. So I'm saying no to that.
Oh, OK, fine.
Absolutely not, no.
Karen?
Emotional, because I can feel the emotion.
I tell you why, but it's a story for another day. My offer to you would be 130.
Right, well, I don't want Mike to get it because he doesn't like it, so I'm not even going to ask to go any higher. He's not having it, and I want you to have it. I love
thank
it
you
too,
very
but I know
much.
that you love it.
I
so
do,
there
thank you.
go.
Lovely thing, and I'm really glad that Karen bought it and not Mike.
She doesn't have to sell it to somebody she doesn't like. I don't blame her.
I've made a profit 3 times over, so I was happy for her to have it.
The last item is the 9-carat gold watch and chains. Once again, there is an emotional attachment. The watch is a family piece that's been handed down to Beth from her mum.
I don't know what my mum would say. I might get into a bit of trouble, but if I could get a good price for them, that might soften the blow. The watch belonged to my great Aunt Kem. When she died, my mother hoped that the watch would go to her, and my uncle, who was a bit of a tight Yorkshireman, didn't give it to her. He kept hold of it.
Why did you look at me when you said tight Yorkshireman?
Oh, don't worry, I'm from Yorkshire too. And she was a bit miffed about this, and she actually bought it from him because she wanted this gold watch so much. I will consider selling it because gold jewellery is not really my thing, but it's got some major sentimental value.
Right. And how will your mother feel about you selling it then?
I think she will not be too happy with me.
Honestly for you.
Yeah.
But then again, it'll go towards her new laptop.
Well,
Do you
come
want
on
me
then,
to start the prices?
Go on then. This is for all 3, is it?
It is £465.
Not impressed.
Got a feel that Mike and I are going to be extremely close. 460, Beth.
So that's not good, is it?
Now, the watch is not very commercial, but I will bid you for your 3 items
Right.
£670.
Well,
Now,
oh, right. So you're a bit more
No.
interested now, are you?
Timmy told me one of the chains wasn't gold. He's
No.
had a second appraisal, which
Ah,
is
right. Well,
honest Tim.
I know they're gold.
So my common sense dictates now that I follow a very good judge with no fear
Yes.
and go £690.
I'm too far away from these guys. I'm
Right,
dropping
so
out.
go on then, Tim.
£700, Beth.
And I've got to fall out with my mother as well.
710, so you can take your mother out for a nice beef burger.
Burger.
She'd want
On the
more than
margins
that.
I work on.
710. Can you beat that, Tim?
720.
725.
£730.
Okay.
Beth, would you mind looking at the valuation?
Tim's in the lead and Mike's not doing himself any favours. But he has a trick up his sleeve.
But I'm thinking that the muff chain might be salvaged to be sold as an item.
Oh, you're not going to melt it, are you? I'm not selling it if you melt it.
Michael, I told you to be quiet. There's no
I'm not going to
sentiment
melt
in
it.
cash.
I'm not going to melt it. Take my money.
Don't believe a word that he
Look,
says.
I'm losing count now. Where are we up to?
735, not melting, unlike him.
5ers.
You've got one person who's got ethics.
Please.
Go on then, any more?
I am going to be perfectly frank with you.
Yeah.
Yes, it would go in the pot, but I'll give you £770 for it.
Now,
That's a big jump.
But that is it.
I want you to think. Sentiment, mother, big pot, poor Mickey,
Well, she's still
standing there, selling.
Come on, Karen.
So this is my final price then, £771.
Oh, come on.
That's a higher price, my dear.
You're not going to go...
I've got a word for you. It begins in N and it ends in O. It's no.
My mother would be less angry with me, I'm sure, if I gave her £780.
771.
775.
For the sake of £4, why are you arguing?
Just because it's a nice
771.
round figure. Who wants a pound?
Who wants a pound? 770, thank you very much.
No, 775. It sounds nice. It sounds round.
Oh, go on, Beth.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely, 100% gutted.
Do I look like Mickey Muppet?
Trust me, Beth, I wouldn't melt it.
Yahoo! Rock and roll.
He'll melt it down.
What my mum's going to say, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
The secret dealers offered Beth just over £4,000, but she has found it hard to sell. How much cash has she accepted?
I haven't spent anything.
Oh!
But these two have spent the grand total of
£1,481. That is a lot more than I thought I was going to come out with. That's
It's a
brilliant.
laptop, that, isn't it?
Wonderful. I'm very happy indeed.
Some things are sentimental, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Won't be in too much trouble with hubby when he comes home. Then I hope.
No, I think I'll be in his good books.
Today, the dealers spent just under £6,000 of their own money. So just how have they been getting on with their purchases? Simon predicted big things for the pair of Chinese vases.
They're not going to last 5 minutes, to be honest with you.
He wasn't wrong. He sold them for a £190 profit.
Deal?
Karen pipped Simon for the French gaming set. She split the box and mother of pearl counters to make a £105 profit. She's keeping the Yorkshire Terrier picture for personal reasons.
I lost my little doggy. She got run over a few months ago and touched a bit of a nerve.
And was Tim right? Did Mike melt down Beth's great aunt's watch?
Mike, you know as well as I do that will be in the pot.
No, good for the kids' inheritance. I'm not going to go and melt them, I'll tell you.
You can't kid a kidder.
He's mad.